All right, Mr. Boyce, you're back from the J24 World Championships. Tough conditions?
Yeah, very tricky, very shifty winds. But our tactician here, Nico, took care of all the difficult decisions.
Now, you've raced in this regatta several times before. Did you think it was a big difference from the previous times that you have competed at this level?
Well, I think this time we had a team together for a longer period. We had some more practice and we did a few regattas beforehand, and that certainly helped us improve, and having these two boys from the dinghy club really helped things along as well.
Now, you and I talked earlier, and obviously the Wednesday night sailing, the starts with different classes on the start line helped you when you've got some 96 boats on the start line?
Well, it certainly helps to be on the starting line with lots of boats, for sure. It's a whole lot different from Saturday racing, so the more boats we can get on the line, the better.
Now, you have two well-versed sailors with you here coaching Bermuda kids and giving them different advice on how to improve. How do they help you in such a eventful race?
Well, Jorge, who's the head instructor at the dinghy club, he's been sailing with us for several years now, and that's been helpful in all sorts of different ways. Just in general racing terms. And Nico has just joined us this year, but was the tactician, and the biggest difference for our performance this year was sailing with a tactician, because for the last 30 years I've tried to drive the boat and be the tactician, and it doesn't work.
Now, you had some good finishes and some not so good finishes in the race. Was that due to bad starts or just bad positioning at the start?
Well, it comes down to lots of things. One of our best races, we had an awful start, and we had some really good starts and some bad finishes. But with a fleet that big, by the time you go to either side, if you get some big wind shifts, you can lose 30 boats in a heartbeat. And some very, very good sailors had some very bad finishes. So, we were pretty happy overall.
Now, coming from a place where we're surrounded by water, do you feel any pressure? Do they look at you and say Bermuda should be turning out world-class sailors, and you have to live up to that expectation?
Well, no, I don't feel any pressure like that. But there are a lot of good sailors out of Bermuda. A lot more than people realise, and the junior sailing here now is absolutely fantastic, so I think it bodes well for the future. It's a little disappointing that senior sailing here is not as strong as it used to be, but there's a lot of good kids coming through. So,
Jorge, let me ask you, you're doing a lot of work with a lot of young kids. How do you see that progressing to the senior level, as Boyce is saying?
Well, it's difficult because most of the kids leave the island at some point, and then it's hard to get them back once they're back in the island. It's hard to make them back to sailing. But, well, we're trying to generate this sort of passion for sailing that we hope once they come back to the island, they're going to keep sailing and bringing more success for the island, right?
But you're finding working with the younger level kids, there's a lot of talent here.
It's a lot of
talent.
Yes, yeah, definitely. We really need Bermuda as a country really needs to put more effort on sailing and give the chance to more and more kids to join this sport, because then the pool is going to be bigger and the chances to get good sailors is going to be even much bigger. Still, we have very good sailors in the way that things are right now.
Now, give us your first impression of Bermuda. You've already been here a short while, but what do you think about the talent level, the talent pool in Bermuda and sailing?
When I first came here, there was just, 15, 20 boats sailing, and now we have almost 40 this weekend sailing. So I think the level is improving. We are trying to do that. We have a new national coach. So I think the thing is working. We're gonna have lots of kids sailing, I guess, in the future.
Now, as Mr. Boyce said, you were the tactician on the boat.
Yes.
How do you get your message across to the crew on how you want, where you want to go, what direction you want to go? There's so many things going on.
Well, yeah, we already
talk.
Yeah, we already have it sorted out before we went there. As Trevor said, I make the call. I'm the one that is looking around everywhere because he has to drive. This guy has to trim the sails. So I'm the one that is looking around and saying where to go. But it's like a really teamwork that we need. Everyone makes their call, and mostly I have the decisions because everyone tells everything to me, but it's all a teamwork.
Now, do you feel bad when you have a disappointing finish?
Well, yeah. Obviously, I do. Well, yeah. I guess the skipper gets mad. No, it's okay. I mean, we make mistakes, and obviously, if we mess it up, it's my fault because I'm the one that makes the call. But it's all right.
All right, well, gentlemen, welcome back.
Good. Thank you very much.